ก็ขอต้อนรับท่านเข้าสู่เกม Genshin Impact ตอนที่
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
ในพาร์ทที่แล้วเราเพิ่งจะเสร็จภารกิจกับแม่ครัวจีนเชียงหลิงไป แล้วก็ได้เดินภารกิจต่อกับลิซ่าในการตามหาหนังสือที่ใครก็ไม่รู้ยืมไป
Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we?
มาเจอรี่เกี่ยวกับหนังสือที่คุณยืมไป
Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting new items in stock? Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by. Since we came all this way, why don't we put our official business to one side for a moment?
อ้าวอีนี่
All work and no play makes life terribly mundane.
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. I'm sure you'll find something that strikes your fancy, Lisa. Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you. Make it more of an occasion.
Yes, let us pick.
Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll love. This is a historical relic retrieved from some ruins by one of the Adventurers Guild. Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear, but this thing in the painting must be well over 1,000 years old. Though it doesn't make much sense to me.
My goodness. This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make up the Northern Border Wind investigation. What is it doing here?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
รู้สึกว่ามุมนี้ไม่ค่อยสวยเท่าไหร่ยังไงไม่รู้นะ
My. You clearly know a treasure when you see it. This is a work of unparalleled significance for the research of ancient people's understanding of the elements. I will gladly accept it. Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie, one last thing. About the legend of Vanessa.
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? I have all sorts of items I could recommend.
ลูกใครมันเลดี้วานิสซาอีกแล้ววะนั่นนะ
For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady herself. Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited when you mentioned Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together as soon as I saw you here. Here you go.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
It's been getting quite busy recently. Welcome to Good Hunter. Table for 2? 3! Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you like, and call me over once you're ready to order. So we're gonna eat first and bring up the book situation later?
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating, don't you think?
ทำไมเวลาผมเริ่มมาทำเควสที่นี่ทีไรมันต้องเริ่มกลางค่ำกลางคืนตลอดเลยเนี่ย
Work is that bad, huh? What does Lisa like to eat? She's been here a few times with Master Jean for afternoon tea before. I think she normally orders something vegetarian.
ลิซ่าเป็นมังสวิรัติ
The
งั้นเหรอ
lady tends to eat cautiously on account of her physique, after all. On that note, I should probably be watching my own diet a little more.
16.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are.
สเต็กไก่ย่างลุงฟันเนื้อแบบเนื้อหรือว่า
I imagine that making a good vegetable soup takes good quality ingredients, cooked in the right order at the right heat for the right length of time. At least, those are the principles that apply when one is making potions. But from what I've heard, soup making was a popular pastime among the witches of the past.
เดี๋ยวนะผมเราจะนึกขึ้นได้อย่างหนึ่งนี่เรามาทำเควสหรือว่าเรามาเดทกับลิซ่าเลย
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Finished ordering? Sit here. Let's dine together.
ก็นั่งแล้วจะทำไมอีกเลย
Choice. I'm pleasantly surprised. A truly enchanting dish. Certainly a good fit for a witch. I am simply brimming with elemental energy after that.
Paimon's so full.
Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called work. Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her library book.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the Boar Princess.
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off the menu. She means the book you borrowed. Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I even had it. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time.
คนนิสัยอย่างนี้ผมรับรองได้เลยว่าลืมแน่นอน
Right. On to our next stop then, cutie.
จริงๆก็ไม่ใช่เลยหรอกตอนที่ผมเรียนอยู่ก็เหมือนกันลืมหนังสือเอาไว้ในห้องประมาณอาทิตย์หนึ่งเสียค่าปรับเป็น100ตอนหน้า
This is our final call for the day.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up nicely for you.
Oh, yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"? Why, it just so happens that I would, my kindest cutie.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like?
ไม่ต้องไปหาอะไรให้มันยุ่งยากแล้วเนาะในนี้น่าจะมีบอกโปรไฟล์วันเกิดธาตุสายฟ้าน่าจะเป็น voice over อันนี้เป็นเสียงตอนที่เรากดเล่นต่อสู้อะไรประมาณนี้เกี่ยวกับลิ
I'm
ซ่า
not lazy. I just know to save my energy for when I need it most.
เกี่ยวกับลิซ่าเพิ่มมากขึ้น
So, which element would you like to learn about today? I like making my own vegetable soup. I put a big bunch of
soup.
vegetables into a cauldron and stir it with a long spoon. What does it taste? I suffer from extreme pumpkin phobia. The fall harvest is a difficult time of year for me, as you
พิซ
can
ซ่า
imagine.
ไม่ชอบ
I wonder if it would be worth the trouble to make all the pumpkins in
กิน
the
ฟัก
world
ทอง
disappear.
แต่ชอบซุปผักก็น่าจะนิดกลางๆไม่ชอบไม่รักเนื้อสินะ
Well, aren't you just the sweetest? You really got a knack for this. Ugh. Oh my. This is really... Huh. แล้วดิซ่าดอกไม้ The interrogation room upstairs has sat there unused for 2 years now. It would be a much more lively place if Hertha would agree to let me use it as my private workshop. Hey, darling, would you like to try one of my magic potions? There's no knowing what it will do to you until you try it. Calla lilies are a medicinal flower with antidotal properties. With them in hand, there's no need to worry about the side effects of any potions. Feel free to use the alchemists upstairs from the library whenever you want. I can be your teacher, your master. I can see how hard you've been working today. You're still up? It must almost be time. Good morning. Such a calming breeze. Perfect for today's no good for going. Perfect weather for sipping a cup of tea. When I practice my spells in weather like
สุดแล้วผมก็ไม่รู้เรื่องอะไรกับดอกไม้ของลิซ่าเลยค่าความสัมพันธ์น่าจะไม่พอน่าจะไม่พอเฟรนชิพน้อย
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? Gosh, all I can think about is D-Luke.
เหมือนจะไม่มีอะไรที่ผมพอจะเอามาใช้ได้ว่าเป็นเบาะแสอะไรเลยนะจริงด้วยบางทีมันก็จะไกลไปไหน
Gosh,
แย่หรอ
all I can think about is D-Luke. Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like?
4 ตัวเลือกแต่2 ตัวเลือกล่างมันเป็นอะไรเอ่ยบอกไม่ได้ผมนึกออกแล้วถ้าออกหัว Daddy Lion ออกก้อย Miss Flower มันออกก้อย Miss Flower
Mist flowers over there in the corner. But don't touch them with your bare hands. You want them? You're sure? What an unusual choice. It's just that Lisa seems to use Electro quite a lot. Things could get a little bit dangerous.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
no
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you... Dandelions are one of our classics, and a personal favorite of Miss Flora, the shop owner. I know what you're thinking. Most flower shops don't sell dandelions. They're a nuisance to care for. Come to think of it, Miss Flora herself gives people the same impression.
You sure? Can't change again with...
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you... Some flowers for Miss Lisa?
ถ้ามันเลือกได้2 ตัวเลือกแล้วจะให้อีก2 ตัวอะไรอื่นด้านล่างมาทำไมล่ะเนี่ย
You want my help? I don't know if I have the best taste in flower. I couldn't help but notice the flower on Miss Lisa's hat, though. I think it's a rose. Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you...
ลิซ่าคุณจะบอกว่าอะไรวะเมื่อไหร่พี่จะได้ดอกไม้ได้สักทีอ่าต้องตามหาคุณฟอร่าพระอาทิตย์น่าจะขึ้น8 โมงผมรู้สึกว่าผมเลือกเข็มผิดใช่ไหมนั่นเลือกดอกไม้ทีเลือกเป็นวัน
Pie.
ลิซ่าบอกกูเฉาตายแล้วมั้ง
Which should I choose? Go take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
ถ้าจะตามหารายละเอียดเพิ่มเติมก็ต้องตามหาฟอร่า
Not even one spicy dish.
คำถามถัดมาคือฟอร่าอยู่ที่ไหน
Jewels from the US. Come take a look.
When I was adventuring in the Ashen Sea.
À, คนที่ชื่อคือท่า
Go ahead and pick up some.
Bruce
We're loved together after all.
บีทริสแล้วก็ควินฟอร่าอยู่นี่ไอเด็กนี่เนี่ยนะเจ้าของร้าน
You want to know what flowers to get for Miss Lisa? We're not particularly close, but she strikes me as a classy lady. Yep, it can only be the Cecilia.
ซิซิเลียลิซ่าไฟไวโอเวอร์
Calla lilies are a medicinal flower with antidotal properties.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? Ah, Cecilia. This flower is a lot of effort to care for. I hope that I've been doing it right. Otherwise, they won't last long. But part of the Cecilia's charm is how precious and fragile each one is.
You sure? Can't change again once you...
Some flowers for Miss... These roses were bought from a traveling merchant a few days ago. Miss Flora thought maybe someone would like them. This is the only bunch.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
ผมขี้เกียจเลือกเรื่องเหมือนกัน
I can see you put a lot of thought into this. Have you ever heard of the Witch of Purple Rose before? I thought that after returning to Mondstadt, I wouldn't have the chance to see fresh roses again. This seems like a good sign. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for litter. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Well, what happened was... Oh no. What am I gonna do? I lost the book.
ไม่ต้องห่วงแล้วทุกคนก็เคยทำหนังสือหายมาสักครั้งหนึ่งในชีวิตมีหนังสืออยู่เล่มหนึ่งผมยืมจากห้องสมุดไปตอนต้นเทอมคือผมต่ออายุหนังสือห้องสมุดโดยใช้ช่องทางออนไลน์แต่ว่าตัวหนังสือผมหาไม่เห็นเลยไม่ได้อ่านเลย แต่ผมก็ต่อยืมเรื่อยๆจนจากตั้งแต่เปิดเทอมจนสิ้นเทอมช่วงสอบปลายภาคหนังสือเล่มนั้นกว่าผมจะได้หาเจอก็แทบจะคือวันสุดท้ายเลยตอนนั้นว่าเก็บของจะกลับบ้านพอดีก็เลยเห็นตอนแรกก็นึกว่าจะต้องเสียค่าหนังสือหายซะแล้ว
A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table, right where I left it.
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book thief. And their punishment will be 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy.
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good. I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us.
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
Hey, sweetie, I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not see what you can do?
Elemental sensitivity? Oh, Paimon's got it. Use your elemental sight to look for clues.
Gosh,
และก็
all I can think about is D-Luke.
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after all.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation indeed.
So, what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we?
พวกโจรเมืองนี้มันเป็นอะไรกับการออกไปนอกเมืองนอกกำแพงกันแน่เนี่ยหลายคนเลยนะตรงนั้นฮัลโหลเดี๋ยวนี่มันบั๊ก
The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking.
รู้สึกว่าน่าจะต้องปีนเขาอีกแล้วเข้าแก๊สของฮิริชูเหรอ
I'll keep this close.
เดี๋ยวเรื่อง16 แล้วทำเควสรายวัน
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid
สักเล็กน้อย
explorer,
น่า
our
จะ
little
ขึ้น
thief.
ถึง18จะได้ทำเควสอาร์คอน
Maybe
ต่อ
we
สัก
find
ที
her turtle back inside his shell.
ผมลืมไปแล้วด้วยซ้ำเลยว่าเควสอาร์คอนที่ค้างมันมีอะไรยังไงบ้างเนี่ย
Wingblade.
ทำไมต้นไม้ต้นนั้นมาดูน่าสงสัยชอบคนกระจอกและฟ้าก็มืดอีกแล้วนี่ชาเลนจ์เลยเราไม่ได้มาทำชาเลนจ์ผมทำรอบเองได้แบบเนี่ยไง
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
ตามหากระแสเวทมนต์เพื่อหาหนังสือเหรอมันจะไปทางนั้นชี้ไปทางนู้นยังชี้ไปทางนู้นอยู่
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange quirks.
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of Mondstadt's residents. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none too friendly troublemakers. Stealing books is hardly the hilly churl's style. All they would use books for is to keep their campfire going anyway. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts after all. Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result of an Abyss mage's...
A seal? How are we gonna break it? Is this gonna turn into another huge ordeal?
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is that?
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what Lisa's like when she's hard at work.
หลอกด่าเลยนะไพมอนก็จะทำเควสดันเจียนข้างในเลเวลแนะนำ19ไม่มีอะไรเป็นพิเศษแต่โทรศัพท์เครื่องผมก็ร้อนแล้ววันนี้ ก็วันนี้ก็ต้องขอพอแค่นี้ก่อน ขอบคุณครับ